So what? You can't give me five.
You guys are missing him. I mean,
you just give me 5%. I don't want to overreact. Because you should not be reactionary. But as the kids say, things are peak.
What would you rather have? Creating more chances or being a lot more efficient?
This is the second year. And it's so red. What? Last time United won the Champions League. Freakish.
I think Berardi was the worst player in the game.
Wait. What are you eating?
Buffalo chicken wings.
Aloha. It's the kid. Trying to live, trying to stay alive, trying to exist, man. So guys, really building up, guys, because as I say, the next time we're gonna have one of these hangouts, we're officially gonna be in World Cup month. So Tuesday is November 1st. So come Tuesday, we'll officially be in the World Cup month. So if you've been looking at the channel, I'll be doing like a countdown day by day with every single team, counting down the days until the World Cup starts on November 20th. So we're really just winding down on the domestic seasons. For tonight, I just thought, you know what, we're going to do like an EPL review and really look at where things are with regards to the EPL and top four. Elijah, don't shake it, bro. Elijah, don't shake it. Be positive. We're going to look at the top four because I think we have to have a serious top four discussion where the Premier League is at. Then we're going to talk about penalty decisions. So I was on Twitter and there was a lot of beef between Barca fans and Madrid fans discussing about the penalty decision. So I got a still. I'm going to try to discuss what really went down with regards to the whole penalty decision between Real Madrid and Barca and why I think some people owe me an apology because I said that this league can still be won by Barca and it's down to 1 point. We're going to look at Serie A. It's looking crazy because this was a pretty good weekend for Napoli because Milan dropped points. So these guys are Napoli are looking very good to winning their first title since your boy Maradona. And then we're going to now preview the final day of the UCL because the UCL, it's final week of the UCL. Most of the stuff is actually already done, but there are also like a few things with regards to who can finish top. Benfica, PSG going for the top place. Milan, Chelsea going for the top place. But of course, it's out of Group D with regards to Tottenham, Marseille, Sporting Lisbon. And I think your boys Frankfurt who can all make it through. So, few interesting things to talk about and everything, man. So, guys, shout out to you guys in here. Like the vid, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, I'm gonna do our best to give you a good quality, amazing Sunday night show, man. So shout out to the street, shout out to people in here. So remember, guys, if you want to join in, we do have to have a few spaces. Click the link that have posted on my Twitter page. Just go to the website, halffootballhot.com. On the front page, the link is there. Click it, and then feel free to join up if you want to be part of this show, man. So, let's talk EPL. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think. No. Let's talk Real Madrid first and La Liga first. I want to start there. Let's start there, man. And then we'll go to the EPL. So, let me just start up the story and then I can show you the image that we can all talk. So, Real Madrid against Girona. They take the lead 1-0. Late in the game, they get a handball. And it was on Asensio. Girona scored the penalty. It's 1-1. So, with that, let me even bring it up right now. It means that the La Liga is looking a little bit different. Is looking a little bit different from what we wanted. So this is how La Liga now looks. Because with Madrid dropping points, of course, Barca winning that game, it now means that's goal by Barca, especially by Lewandowski, means a lot. So this is where we are right now. Real Madrid on 32 points, Barca on 31 points. There's now only 1 point in it. There's only 1 point in it. I think that's a title race. I think that really is a title race right now. Madrid drop points again, Barca win again, Barca go top. So it just shows you that, yeah, this thing is real. But I think we have to talk about this whole thing. So, whenever these things happen, you get stuff thrown to you on Twitter. So one thing I got shown was, it hits his body and then his hand. I was like, oh, whoa. And then another video I got shown, it hits his hand first. Then someone says, well, how is it supposed to protect his face? So let me just show you the image. This is the image here. Now, you see, if someone showed you this, just like I can't show you the video footage because YouTube will pretty much shut me down. If you showed me this image, it hits his chest. But the video that I got shown that I can't show because of YouTube tax is when the ball strikes him, it strikes his hand first. Now, I feel it's harsh. I feel it's unfortunate. But these apparently are the rules. So, a lot of Real Madrid are saying that La Liga are trying their best to make this a title race, and they're trying their best to influence Barcelona to get themselves back into this whole title race. And I'm like, okay, that's maybe true, because I do know that there's a ref tax. But if I'm judging by the video footage that I saw, it's hit his arm. But I think, shout out to your boy Tepor Mozo, because he actually said, he put it perfectly. Real Madrid are at home to a bunch of dudes called Girona. You should already be 2 or 3 goals up, and you shouldn't have to discuss this whole handball call and so forth. The fact of the matter is, you didn't get the job done. You didn't put them away. You kept it at 1-0. 1-0, a 1-goal deficit is the most dangerous scoreline. You let them back in the game, and now Barca are firmly back into a freaking title race. So, Barry, where are you at with this whole thing, man? Do you think it was harsh on Real Madrid, or do you think it was fair? If you're going to be completely objective here.
Oh no, you know. But can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you well. Can you hear, bro?
Okay. Yeah, well, when I watched it, I did feel like it was a bit harsh, but there's 2 things for me. Like, when there's situations like this, it's all about like the body positioning, because it's a really, really critical situation. Girona has a chance, and for yourself as the defender or the midfielder, you kind of need to make sure that your body is not exposed necessarily to the trajectory of the ball, even though the ball is going fast, even though your timing of your body is not going to be as good, to make sure that you avoid the ball. It's still you just got to make sure that anything that you do, it doesn't hit your body with the ball, But
okay. So you're saying that Asensio is to blame because of how he had his body?
Slightly, But for Real Madrid, as Tapi was said, it's Real Madrid. You're at your house, you're 1-0 up, and
Girona. You should have scored. You should have scored more, because I think. Look, we will all crowd just about Barcelona and everything. But at the end of the day, based on how good Real Madrid are and how good they've been, see, you can't have it both ways. You can't talk about how amazing Real Madrid are and how superb they are, and you are hanging on to a 1-goal lead against Girona.
True.
So, you can't be both ways. If you're really the best team in the world, when Real Madrid have been the best team in the world so far, you should be at least 2 or 3 goals up against Girona at home.
Yeah, because as Real Madrid, you need to make sure that you're not in a position where a referee can literally turn upside down the game. And now here we are with just a 1-point lead in the rankings. But for La Liga race, I still think Real Madrid should be the favorites, because for Barcelona, yesterday that Lewandowski goal means a lot more because of the result of today for Real Madrid. And as Zeman said yesterday, if Lewandowski doesn't score, we're kind of stuck, because we cannot really rely on Dembele as he's playing right now. Rafinha, even though he was on the right wing yesterday, we kind of need more. And apart from Lewandowski,
So
it's
no,
kind of rough.
because you say that Real Madrid should win on 100% for me. Real Madrid are the favorites, but Aisa and Barca don't have a real chance to win the league.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. Because if I was a Barcelona player or a Xavi or whatever, I'm just gonna be like, make sure that you win the remaining of the games that you have until the World Cup. Because if everything goes well, the squad is back healthy, and we should go again for the rest of the season. So Barcelona, just make sure that you get those 3 points with the games that you remain before November 18th, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure that you win and stay close with Real Madrid.
Quab, they're saying that your club Barca are a bunch of cheats and they paid the ref. What's your response to that, Quab?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Madrid fans should be the last people on earth complaining about VAR decisions. I remember when we lost to Inter, we had a penalty, and Bayern, we had the penalties decision disallowed. These were the same people that were saying, "Oh, Barca fans are crybabies," oh, blah blah blah. Remember, this season we've had 0 penalties awarded to us, and I can name you countless times we should have gotten penalties, but we didn't get. And let's go back to the game. It was a clear penalty. I don't know why these Madrid fans are trying to make all this sort of excuse. Oh, I was the penalty. They're trying to make a title race, blah blah blah. And they're always saying we are obsessed with them, but they're always the ones bringing our name, because we didn't even play you guys. We were playing against Girona, but all of a sudden it's oh Barcelona, they are paying the referees, blah blah blah, all sorts of nonsense, bro. So I don't get why these Madrid fans are trying to we are trying to force a title. I've already told you. This season, Madrid are going trophyless.
Whoa.
Yeah, I've said it.
Trophyless.
I've already told you, this season they are going trophyless.
Okay. Hold on, Quab. Which crystal ball did you view this? And did you buy this crystal ball from the buy one get 8 free store? So who told you that Real Madrid? How are you so confident Madrid are going trophyless? Is that you speaking just as a bitter Barca fan, or is there some truth and logic with you saying Real Madrid are not going to win a single trophy this season?
I'm not being bitter. This season I don't see Madrid winning trophy. I don't see them winning the Champions League. I don't see them winning the league. Because the league
hold on. So you're saying Barca are definitely winning the league then?
You can clip it. Barca are winning the league.
Man,
we are winning the league. You can clip it. And these Madrid fans, they know they're going to win the league. That's what
expand upon that. See, I'm not going to come out and say that Barca are definitely going to win the league. But you sound so sure. I just need to try and...
I'm very confident,
Okay, I'm asking you, why? Explain, why are you so confident?
If you look back to the last 10, 20 years, we've won the most. The thing is, Barca are their best and Madrid are their best. Most of the times in the league, if the two of us are at our best, most of the times we win. If you look at the past years, I think Madrid has won like 3 the past years, and the times they win, we went at our best. If you look at the league right now, Barcelona are playing amazing. Even forget about the Champions League, we've been shooting the Champions League, I understand. But in the league, we've been playing good. And if you concern like this, I'm sorry, but Madrid are not winning. The only way they win is if we're at our best. And right now, we're at our best, so they can't win. It's that simple.
I don't know, man. Because yesterday we played like crap. And
because if you look at Barca's game, Lewandowski saved you. That should have been a draw.
You should remember, it was a game after a very bad loss. So it was of like, it was like low motivation for the players and everything. So, and they got this win. No matter what, though I find we played shit, but we got to this win. But Xavi is now come to bringing the confidence and everything. So I'm 100% positive that we're going to win this league.
You see, I mean, Quab, you see,
I
if
don't
you
know,
were to
man.
say that you have confidence, to say that's 100% Quab, see, it makes no sense to be 100% sure. To say that we have a
I'm
good chance, no,
100%
because,
sure.
Quab, do you know why it doesn't make any sense? Is because you just got bouncers of the Champions League. You couldn't beat Inter Milan twice. You got shackled by Bayern twice. People say Barca are struggling to score because they are relying so much on Lewandowski.
It's league form and Champions League form is different. Forget
No,
about the
no, no, no,
Champions
no, no,
League.
no, Quab. I'm keeping it with the league. You have relied a lot on Lewandowski.
Yeah, I
So I'm
understand.
focusing on the league. So your goals are not being spread around. So and Lewandowski cannot literally score in every single game. And unless
I think you forgot that we have Memphis Depay injured, which is we can also rely on Memphis Depay to get goals for us. So even if Lewandowski is not
Just
there,
say
and Fati can
Memphis.
score, we have Memphis Depay that can score too. We have a lot of players that can score. That's because Lewandowski is the main man playing right now. That's why we love him so much. But without Lewandowski, we have other players that can score too. So I don't think it should be a problem if Lewandowski
okay,
is
wait, hold on. Okay, let me come to Elijah and then I'll come to Nomad. So Elijah, where you at with this whole thing with Madrid and Barca and so forth, man?
Dog, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Okay, happy to be here. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Aloha. Please don't crash because I don't want to be blamed if you
Oh no,
crash. Cool, thank you. So
no,
just
I
keep
parked.
it on park. Yeah, please keep it on park, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I parked because actually I was gonna go to McDonald's, but I mean there's like a cocaine crackdown going on, so I'm not gonna go for a bit.
Excuse
but
me?
man, yeah.
Okay,
Literally.
okay, no, okay, Elijah, like, let me know. Okay, just, I don't want to be involved in any.
No,
So just, okay,
no,
go, okay, just go.
you're good. No, but I'm stunned. This may be the first time in a while I've heard anyone say that Madrid would go trophyless. You know, because that that's pretty crazy to say. But outside let's get back to the refereeing points. Outside of me, doing this and then playing rugby and stuff, I'm also a soccer referee myself.
Okay.
Yes, I'm calling it soccer because off of your tweet from yesterday.
Okay, yes.
So the rule on the last classes we did, this is off of just the American rules. The American rule technically is if the ball hits your hand first when it is not in a natural position, and if it is clear and obvious, what is it? It's a penalty. Looking at this video, I did see the video you were mentioning, and where it does say that it does look like the ball did hit the Asensio's hand first. If I were the referee in this moment, I would give a penalty. I understand maybe because he's trying to brace himself. That's why he lifted his arm. But I mean, I'm sure Asensio does know the rule that, hey, your arm's got to be, to your side and stuff like that. And it's tight. It's really, really tight. But then everybody has their own interpretation, which makes football very complicated because each referee has their own interpretation of a law. There's no unified interpretation. We do have the rule book, but there's no unified interpretation. That makes it really difficult.
No, but I mean, people now from the video that you saw, because I'm just looking at the streets. Some people in the streets are saying that it hit his chest first.
Okay.
From the video that you saw, did it hit his chest first or did it hit his hand first?
I see hand first.
That's what I saw as well. That's what I saw.
I see hand first. But this, honestly, and then there's stuff like this. There's stuff like this that could be the turning point in the league season. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I know we're gonna talk about EPL later, but you remember the 3.27 millimeter issue, where literally the ball looks like it's over the line, but it's not. So there's cases like that where this can shift the entire outlook of a league season. So honestly, as a Madrid fan, you should look at this as you should be a bit disappointed because this is points dropped.
Oh, for sure.
It's a home game.
No, because this is a team where you're at home. You're one of the best teams in the world. You're one of the most important teams in the world, and it's a team who are 16th in the table.
Yeah, you should be pretty disappointed with this, but I don't know. In terms of going trophyless, I don't really agree with that, honestly, because Madrid is way too strong of a side and way too well coached of a side to go trophyless. But then we do say before in sports anything can happen. But I don't know, man. Madrid is
Can
too
I can I explain
strong.
what I
Wait,
mean
wait,
by
hold on, hold on,
toothless?
wait. Let
Yeah.
Elijah land. Let Elijah land on.
But I
I've
mean,
got
yeah.
20 Elijah.
No, I got you. Yeah. So I'm saying like it's really tough for a team to go trophyless unless I don't know. They just honestly just crap the bed. But at this rate, we do got a title race going on. But trophyless, oof, trophyless, bro. I mean, you
Yeah,
somebody's gonna lose
no.
their job.
That's it's Quab was smoking as well. As well. Okay, let me come to your boy Nomad then Yasser. Nomad, talk to me. So Nomad,
Oh
as a
Lord.
Madrid fan, I'm just gonna go straight. Was it a handball? Yes or no? A lot of you Madridistas are saying that it is chest first. From your view, give it to me straight. Was it or was it not a handball?
Uh, Perhaps it was. I mean, I don't really care, about these decisions. I think we missed Benzema really bad. I think, I'm not gonna use these typical, EPL style, excuses that referee this, VAR that, decisions this, decisions that. We could have scored multiple goals from open play. We should have. And what we learned that, Rodrigo can't, you know, consistently start at the false nine position because he doesn't have the hold up play. He doesn't have it, and you need the hold up play, aspect at that position to bring in Vinicius, to bring in Valverde or Rodrigo from the right wing. And again, Asensio flopped. I don't know what he was doing. He was just putting in some crosses. That's all. But yeah, I think. I mean,
So
that's
so
why
so
I
so,
was
so basically, you
asking
have the
you
person
about.
that
Yeah,
Madrid only have themselves to blame.
yeah. Because I wanted some backup for Benzema in the summer. I wanted actually Vlahovic. I wanted Vlahovic, or next summer I think we could be going for Osimhen or Vlahovic, or whoever would be available. But yeah, I think we need a number nine now to, because I don't think Benzema could get at the most one year extension. After that, I don't know. But yeah, funny coming from these Catalan peasants that with PK and Alonso at the center of the defense, they're gonna do anything. And as if Arao is the second coming of Christ or something. I mean, what has he done in his career? What has he proven? Who is he? And Kunde, I mean, I am taller than Kunde. Can you imagine that? And I'm an Indian. I'm Indian too. So please, these people are at the most they're winning Copa del Rey because that's always been there. That's always been the only tournament in which they've always been consistent in. Be happy with the Copa del Rey. You're not winning Europa with the kind of competition you'll be facing. So
Streets,
yeah,
do your thing and clip this.
I think we'd be looking for the domestic double. I don't think we'd be going far in the Champions League because of the lack of depth. But yeah, don't be surprised, if Valverde starts at false nine next fixture.
Let me come to Yasser. So Yasser, where do you stand with this whole handball controversy, man?
You know, I, I don't know. It's like if I'm being truly objective here, I don't actually know what the right decision really is. I just feel like,
Did you see the okay? Did you see the video?
yeah, I saw. That's the thing. I saw both.
Okay.
I saw the video and I saw the picture as
So
well.
no. Yes, it's very simple. If you saw the video and in the video, if it hit his hand first, it is what it is. Those are the rules. Now, I
But
don't
the thing,
agree with the rules because I think that there should be a bit more wiggle room because it should be if you forcefully use it. But if the rule is that if it hits your hand first and your hand is in an unnatural position, those are what the current rules are. Whether we agree or disagree.
but for me, here's the thing: irrespective of what people believe, I feel like Asensio. I think he made so that because whatever the movement and the way Asensio reacted, it made the decision for the referee. In my general opinion, I just feel like it was just like it's like a mistake from Asensio. For me, if this was given, and I would say okay, that's a pen. If it wasn't given, I was like okay, maybe it didn't hit his head. I think it's one of those things where like, you know, you can't be mad either way, to be honest.
But no. Yes, we have to be concise here, because we now have VAR. If you're a referee and you have all the time in the world, all the angles in the world, and you see the video that you saw in slow motion with as much time as you want, you have to make a decision.
No, I think it looks like it hit his hand. In my
There you
opinion,
go.
I think it hit his hand. But it's like essentially, I just think that was a bozo. I just think that was
But yes, that's
Asensio.
why I like what Nomad said. For Madrid fans, you shouldn't actually be focusing on this. It's bigger than this. You're so good. You've been playing so well. Even without Benzema, you should at home beat a team who are 16th.
No, but for me, I feel like this is one of those things that happens. Like they're gonna lose games. They're gonna drop points. I mean, I feel like
Sorry, yes, and on that, yes, yesterday, I said that Barca can still win the league. Oh, people were like, oh no, how can Barca win the blah blah blah? I said that Real Madrid are not going to win every single game, and because I've been seeing La Liga for several years, Real are the kind of team who will drop points against a Girona. And that's what they are. It doesn't mean that they're still one of the best teams in the world, and they're still a force at the UCL. But Real are one of those teams where, due to a lack of concentration, they'll drop points against a Girona. So Barca have a very good chance of winning the league.
And and like I was like for a second, I was trying to do a little bit of research. When I mean, I know as of recent time when things were kind of chaotic in La Liga, you had the whole Neymar like when he left, all that stuff. Like if you look at I was looking at it, like since 2014-15 and those when Barcelona was unbelievable, amazing. You had two sides, Real Madrid, fantastic team that won the three-peat and then in the Champions League, and you had the 2014-2015 Barcelona side. The La Liga gap has not been too much. I believe there was a year I believe it was like Barcelona that won it by 1 point. The year of 2014-15, the triple season, Barcelona won the league by 2 points. So for me, this is not a surprise for me that there's a 1 point gap in between these two teams. The reality is, it generally will come down to head to head. Who can beat who? Barcelona, but Real Madrid has advantage because not only are they 1 point ahead.
Wait. Hold up. That it's only comes to head to head if they finish level on points. When last did Barca and Real finish level on points at the end of?
But they don't, because the team that usually wins and beats each other, beats the other team. That's just the reality. It really just generally down to who beats who. That's how.
So you're saying that the league will be down to if Real Madrid do better than Barca head to head.
Head to head. That's my
yes, no. That's not how it league works.
No,
Yes, Barca can lose to Real Madrid twice, but if Real keep on dropping points to these other teams and Barca maintain the consistent cases one of
teams, but I don't
then
expect
they win the league.
I don't expect what happened today to continue happening. This is an anomaly, in my general opinion. This is not going to be the norm. I feel like sometimes you get too excited. Something happens. Oh my god! No, relax. They just drop points.
No. Yes, I am like no, but yes. My thing is that before this game, people said that Barca have no chance. Now it's only down to 1 point. And there's another game to be played. Who knows if Barca draw the game or even if they win the game? We don't know, because all I'm saying is that people were being reacted by how good that Real would somehow not drop any points from now to the end of the season. I said, no, this is a 38-game season. So you can't assume anything.
For me, I think that was kind of people. I feel like people are just getting carried away with Real Madrid. I mean, Real Madrid were good,
including you. Yes, including you.
Yeah, no. But of course, I come on, man. It's Hala Madrid out here. You know what I'm saying? That's the click we're with. But in reality, that's just gonna be this La Liga sides. I understand what happened today, but they're just not that good. I don't think they're gonna stop. I don't think they're gonna. Barcelona gonna win a lot of games. Real Madrid's gonna win a lot of games. Then it's gonna come down to El Clasico. It's going to come down to, okay, Barcelona, this is your chance to overtake Real Madrid. Can you do that? And that's where the question will come. So that's my own honest opinion.
I don't know about
also, what if the consistency in defense that Real Madrid has, that Barcelona never will, what if that makes them go unbeaten in La Liga all season? They don't have to win. They can draw.
Unbeaten.
Oh, that's very no. Bro, it is. Wait, hold up. Yeah, it is very possible for them to go unbeaten. Now, for me, because it's never really happened before, from my memory in La Liga. Although Barcelona had Coutinho. They came very close. Levante attacks. I do think Real will lose at least one game. But put it this way, Real, like, I don't know what Quab was smoking. Real are still favorites to win this league. And Quab saying that Real are going to get okay, Quab, before I get to these dubs, Quab, do you want to change what you said earlier on? Or are you still going to double down with the fact that Real will finish trophyless and Barca are 100% winning the league?
When I say trophyless, I mean major trophies. Because
I know.
Personally, I don't consider the Spanish Super Cup as a trophy. It's like the Carabao Cup.
No, wait. I know what you're saying.
So, I'm
Copa
talking about
del
major
Rey.
trophies.
So you're saying that
So,
Real Madrid
Copa del
will
Rey.
definitely not Quab. So you said Barca will definitely win the league, and Real Madrid are definitely not winning the league, the Champions League, or Copa del Rey this season.
Yes, but if they win the Spanish Super, they can win the Spanish Super Cup. I don't care about that one. But the major trophies, the Copa del Rey, the La Liga, and the Champions League, they are not winning any of them. And you can clip it. They are not winning any of them.
Yeah, okay. I don't know where that confidence is coming from, especially from Barca fans.
Take it.
Let me say him, not me. Yeah.
Wait, let me hit this Dubinsky's, man. Shout out to your boy, Miss B Nation. Jaume Rures, president of Media Pro and responsible for VAR. Also, he helped Barca activate a lever. Bought it off from them. Just wondering.
I don't get. We're broke. We can't enforce anything, bro. We can't pay the refs. We can't do nothing. We're broke. So I don't know.
Miss Nation again says. Also, I think Madrid players don't want to try too hard because of the World Cup. Just a thought, or maybe they just got caught slipping. And let's be real. There are a whole bunch of Barca players that will be representing Spain, France, and Poland for the World Cup as well. So same thing applies for them in Miss Nation. Same thing applies for them. Daddy Us. Chelsea went for Potter when Makuchi.
Oh, you fell for it again! Oh my gosh!
Fucking asshole, man.
People gotta stop with this, man. This is ridiculous.
Let's just let's not.
I was gonna say
it. Okay, so let me just say it. Quab said Javi is not good and they will win La Liga. Quab, is this true?
I said Xavi is not good in Europe, but in the league he's all right.
Okay. Benzema door. 2022, 2023 could be like 12, 13, and 14, 15 for Real.
Yeah, 2014, 2015, they didn't win anything. They didn't because Barcelona won the treble. But they lost the league by 1 point.
No. But here's the thing. See, were they as good as they are now? And what's the competition like? Because as you just said, La Liga competition has gone down a lot from when it was in 12, 13, 14, 15 right now. And Barca are way worse compared to where they were in 12, 13, and 14, 15. So
but see, in 12, 13, Barcelona went 100 points, so nobody could catch us. And 14, 15, they had injuries, Benzema, Modric were injured, and other players, so.
Yeah. Okay, let me read you the stats.
Wait, Elijah, you want to say something? Elijah.
I was going to say, I think personally it's going to go the 06-07 route for those who are old enough to remember. That's the last time La Liga's title was decided on head-to-head.
Yeah.
Everybody just dropped points. And then I think it's just going to become this like off and on type of, situation where you'll win a couple games here, but then you'll drop 3, 4, 5 points here. And then it maybe could come down to the last 3 weeks of the season. So
that's possible.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, man, we'll see. So QCS again says Alonso handball versus Real Madrid hits knee, then hand, no goal. But from the video I saw, it hit his hand first. From the video that I saw. Shout out to Minecraft. Araujo, the guy who bullied Vinny and Rudiger.
And where is he now?
Yeah, he's injured, man. Patrick, thank you for the door, Patrick. That's what Rodrigo goal should have stood. Stupid ref. You can't just keep blaming the rest. It's freaking Girona. You should be able to do more than blame the rest. Okay, guys, let's not talk real. Yes, the mic working there, Mike. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Yassi side, I'm worried.
Yes, sir. You say so am I. Very well.
I'm worried. Because Yassi, maybe I have to just admit. I don't want to fully admit, but I am coming more under pressure.
I told you, man.
Maybe this isn't the season for the league title. But yes, yeah, I'm a very proud man. And pride won't allow me to admit that the third biggest club in the world are in a top 4 race. But this picture doesn't look too dandy. It's still early. We are still 7 games away from halfway through the season and so forth. We don't know what the World Cup break is going to bring. But we're looking at this picture right now. It's looking crazy. Now, yes, before I give it to you, would you say that it is rude of me or disrespectful for me to disregard Arsenal as title challengers, but come and say that our little bros are definitely going to get top 4? That our little bro ain't going to win the league. That's for Man City, for sure, especially Liverpool dropping points. But our little bro will definitely come top 4. Or do you believe that our little bro can actually win this league title? And where do you see this top 4 thing? Because, yes, I'm looking at Newcastle right now, and they're complicating things. They're making things very complicated indeed. Yes, talk to me.
Just quickly, can you click on Arsenal? Real quick. Just quickly.
Of course, yes, of course.
Their next league game is Chelsea Football Club. In the last couple of seasons, it's been a 6-pointer. They win home and away against Chelsea. But that being said, HH, you got to put respect, man. You got to actually give credit where credit is due. At this moment in time, the table does not lie. The table is honest as it can be. It's clear. There's, as much as we don't like Antonio Conte and his style of football and how negative he is, they're third. As much as we don't like it, people, oh my God, they're not gonna do anything. Newcastle United is fourth, and the worst thing about it is people do not understand. If Newcastle United finish fourth, it is a problem because these dudes will then have the right to spend how they want to spend, and that is terrifying. These guys got money, and they could back up this money by having Champions League football.
I put out that tweet because I said that Newcastle, Saudi Arabia, what's up? Because if they can just maintain a winning record right now and still really be, let's say, go unbeaten, win, draw, whatever, not lose until the World Cup break, they're going to spend in January and they have the money to spend. Newcastle are making things very complicated now.
Yes. And they're good, HH. Like, they have a good balance. Their manager is, shout out to Eddie Howe. And it just, Liverpool, for me, Liverpool and Chelsea are the two that should be the most worried. Because I feel like I don't include Man United into this because you never know what to expect from Man United. Man United is like a joker in this whole situation. It's like,
but I can't sleep on them though.
Yeah, true.
Because here's my wait. How long is Martial out for?
We don't know. He's still out. But HH, here's the thing though, like, and this is something I wish I came on stream yesterday when you guys were talking about Chelsea. HH do not people understand how amazing of a footballer N'Golo Kante was? Do people understand how important and how massive this guy was?
Yes. Only idiotic, thick-headed Chelsea fans do not realize that Kante was the heart and soul of this team.
That
he held the entire team together.
All I was hearing yesterday was Jorginho's name, and I was like, "Are people here gonna tell me, oh my God, we miss Jorginho so much?" I told you,
you're dealing with it. That's why whenever I go onto Twitter, I try and keep it to my mentions and my notifications. I rarely go on the main timeline because the amounts of trash that is spouted on the timeline, it can make your mind go crazy. So I just ignore all of that nonsense, man. But look, see. Yeah. City are winning. Yes, unless you disagree. Tell me if you disagree. City, we could already put them as winners of the league already right now. They're already winners. So now it's about who's going to come second and third. Top 4. Here's where I'm with the top 4. Sorry. Here's where I'm with the whole top 4. I think City and Arsenal, they're locked in. So I feel that third and fourth is a shootout between Tottenham, Newcastle, United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Like Liverpool, title is gone. But Liverpool right now, they are now in a fight. They're now in a dogfight for top four. They're now in a real dogfight for top four. And the danger for Liverpool is it's bad enough that they now have to compete with United, Tottenham, and Chelsea for those third and fourth. Now you have Newcastle in the mix. Because let's be real, we can't ignore Newcastle. Because people, I think someone said yesterday, well, Newcastle, they're not going to last, they're not going to be last. You don't understand. The reason why you can't ignore Newcastle is the January transfer window. And if they make 2 or 3 good signings, they could really complicate things for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
So where are you with the whole top four makeup?
You know, HH, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give respect to where it's, like I said, I'm gonna give respect to where it's due. As long as Arsenal's number one, they're gonna win the league, HH. A Man City, you guys have to do something, man. No, I'm telling you, I'm being
Whoa.
no. Bro, this has to change. This hasn't changed.
Yes, hold up. Yes, hold up. So you're saying that Arsenal are really going to win the league? Yes, no cap. I'm not here for trolling. You're honestly saying that Arsenal are going to win the Premier League ahead of Manchester City?
As so far for the evidence I see, yes. They beat they've beaten every single team. That's not a team.
That's not football.
What's this guy talking about?
That's not football works, man. Come on, let's be honest.
What's this guy talking about?
What's going on?
Hold up. Yes, there was a season when Aston Villa were top of the table in November. And then they ended up, I think, 6th or 7th. So, come on, yes, I know you're better than this. Yes, I know you're better than this. Yes, so come on, yes, I know you're better than this. Yes, we have played. Wait, hold on, Smoke. So yes, we've played 12 games. We're not even halfway through the season. This is a City team who we know from past experience have won a league without this freak of nature known as Erling Haaland. So we know that these guys, with or without Haaland, they have proven that they can get 90 plus points over the course of a season. Arsenal under Arteta, they're coming from 5th place last season. When you just use this past evidence, you can't now say, oh, because Arsenal are top after 12 games played, they're going to win the league. Come on, yes, yeah.
But HH, okay, tell me where they're going to drop points. Tell me.
They need to play.
Explain to me how.
No. Yes, I need to listen to what I'm saying. Past experience. When you're going when you're going through a league, you don't judge a team after 12 games or 15 games. Let's see where we are in week 20, week 25.
Yeah, can I come in on this?
Every season is different. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is what I don't like. The past really does not matter. It really doesn't, because this is a brand new season.
Actually,
every season is different. No, let me land. Every season is different. Last season, Liverpool was on for the quad. They were on for the quad. This season, they're a total shambles. Absolute total shambles. HH, every time I doubt Arsenal, they do their job. Arsenal beat the teams that they're expected to beat. They do. They do. They destroyed.
They just draw against Southampton. Not like last
but then now they ended up beating
Nottingham Forest.
This is the same Forest that beat Liverpool.
No,
so
who just lost to Leeds? Who just lost to Leeds? Yeah, your analysis is trash.
Why is my cup?
Your analysis is trash.
Okay, no, HH. Here's the thing.
No, it's just your analysis is trash.
No, HH. You have to. I'm saying that right now. We've clowned Arsenal for too long, bro. They're on top of the table. As long as that remains, and this is not my fault. This is Don Smoke's fault.
No.
This is Don Smoke's club's
yes,
fault.
No.
You guys should have been first.
Yes, do you know what would make more sense? Yes, do you know what would make more sense? As long as they're top of the table, you can say, oh, they have a chance. You have to say that they have a chance. To say that they can win the league and so forth.
They can win the league. They can.
Okay.
I'll agree with you.
Hold on. Let me come to Smoke, then I'll come to Professor. Smoke the Professor. Smoke, talk to me.
But Yasser, they still have to verse City twice, and that's 6 points. When they verse us, we will normalize things back to normal. I don't even think it will get back to us. The thing is, Arsenal's best chance of a league run is if they drop out of Europa early, and all the cups. Because wait, we've already seen the past few weeks when they've played 2 games a week, you saw how it affected them. I think the last 2, I think you can see they lost against PSV. They dropped points to Southampton. Once it gets to that time of the season, you're gonna see the real Arsenal come back, like deja vu. They got 6 points. They got 2 games against us. We just need to beat them once and draw the other one. At the Etihad, it's a guaranteed three points. Arteta knows, his wife knows, his kids know.
Okay, Smoke. Wait, hold on, Smoke. Let me push back. Last season at the Emirates, very close game. Very close game. You won. No. But
Yeah.
let me wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me build it. It was a close game.
Yes.
Now fast forward, they've gotten Jesus, they've gotten Saliba, and everyone agrees they are a markedly better team than they were last year. Now, when they come up on face, I expect City to win. But if we do the math, there is a better chance of Arsenal coming out as winners based on how close they were to you last season when they were a worse team.
With Jesus, I don't know if you saw Jesus miss an open net. With Jesus, same thing we done with Sterling. Like, how's Sterling doing for you guys? Right, we sold the right players.
Smoke. I kept the receipt, by the way. I kept the receipt. So
we sold the right.
It says money back guarantee on the receipt. It says more money back guarantee. So
the thing is this: against us, they're gonna have a few chances, and Jesus will be at the back of most of them, and we know what's gonna happen. He's gonna hit some of his old fans in the stadium. So all I'm saying is I'm happy for Arsenal, right? It's like, 100-meter race. You know, when balls used to run with guys, everyone takes off. Then halfway line, now balls actually starts his race at the halfway line.
Yeah.
But Don, here's the
then
issue.
he starts leaving everyone behind. Yes.
Don, we have a World Cup. They have 2 games.
Which Haaland isn't going to? No. Yes, I add that bit. We have a World Cup which Haaland isn't going to.
No. But what I'm saying is they have 2 games left. They have to play Chelsea and then Wolves, and that's it. We go to the World Cup. If they're still top, then and they come back.
Wait. Yes. What? No. Wait. Hold on. Let me hit this brick. Wait, no. Let me hit this brick, man. Hold on. Yes, when we come back, we've played 14 games. So we are still a whole bunch of games away from 5 games away from halfway through the freaking season. Let's at least get to halfway. Let's at least get to matches. Let us go to MP 19.
I wanna. You know what's the 9 steps of grief? I want to accept this. So when they actually do win it, then I can I'm done.
You know what? Yes. Wait. Let me come to Professor then Rob. Professor Rob then Kenny. Professor, go for it.
Go to Rob.
Rob, talk to me. Rob then Kenny. Rob.
Yes.
So basically, Rob, do you think Arsenal can really win the league? And how do you see this whole top 4 thing, keeping in mind that Newcastle have complicated things, man?
Well, I think it's disrespectful to say that Arsenal are not in a title race as of right now, but also that could always change. We don't know, but as of right now, they have a chance to win the league. I'm not saying they will, but they are there, and they deserve to be there based on merit. And it is, it's just a bit belittling to say that they're not in a title challenge also right now. And when it comes to top 4, I think that it's going to be very tough because you have, 5 teams fighting for top 4, I would say. And there are only 2 spots if you disclude Arsenal, if you don't include them because you assume they are already getting top 4 along with Man City. So I think that it's going to be very difficult who gets top 4. And if you look at next week, for example, if Newcastle win and Liverpool lose their next game, then they're 11 points behind 4th. And they have Southampton. And if you look at who Liverpool faces, then if they lose that game, then they're 11 points behind 4th.
Oh, you face Liverpool, but are you scared? What's up about Man City afterwards, Rob? Are you scared? Liverpool at home, are you scared? Are you worried?
Well, I don't know what to think because Liverpool's very inconsistent right now. So that game is very unpredictable, I would say. But I'm just saying that if Liverpool were to lose, for example, they're 11 points behind fourth, which makes it very difficult for them to get into the top four. Liverpool and Newcastle, you would assume, will win against Southampton.
Okay, let me come to Kenny and then Elijah.
Go for it now.
Okay, Professor, are you there? Professor, go for it.
Yeah. So what I want to say is going against what Yasir said. You see, the thing is, I would have agreed with Yasir if the team that is below Arsenal wasn't a City. But the thing is, this City side has the capability to hold on to points and not drop. You remember when they and Liverpool was going head to head back in the 1920 season, they held on to 1 point for how many matches? By just 1 point. That's what you guys fail to understand. Arsenal is just a loss or a draw away, and one City overtakes them. That is it. It is that you guys fail to understand who this City team is under.
And also, Professor, as well, like you've not counted it. See, this is like the holiday camp. When we now come into February and March, and it's now these are now must-win games, and the pressure is on. In now real pressure, it's different.
Exactly. So, but you see, the thing is, sometimes you can be a bit reactionary and fail to understand. Yes, I understand you can't live in the past, but we have to use our job in past situations because this is City, and City has been doing this for quite some time. So we cannot just be naive in thinking that, especially this Arsenal team under this light bulb coach, we can't expect him to do wonders while still. And I think yesterday make another point where if he's still in other competitions, in the Europa, in the Queen Lizzie Trophy and all those other cups, I very much doubt he can maintain this level to win the league and so forth. So yeah, I believe at the end, I think City will be top. And I have a very weird prediction. And this is not a Chelsea tax or so forth.
Oh God, Professor.
But I believe that Arsenal will finish third. City will finish first, and another team which we will not name will come second. HH.
Professor.
Oh my gosh, man.
Professor. Okay. Professor, I'm not going to expand upon that because something has because Sunday is happening. We have to speak of Sunday is approaching very fast.
Days, man.
Kenny, talk about your team that wear blue from Hammersmith.
Obviously, right now top four is looking very tough. Like you guys have been saying, City and Arsenal right now are looking. They're looking like it's a lock.
Yeah,
they're locked in. So yeah, it's gonna be, and even Tottenham, Tottenham as well. That is because obviously you can say they don't play well, but Conte obviously
they keep finding a way. 2-0 down, they keep finding a way.
He gets points, so it's tough. But there's Tottenhm, and when I'm looking at the points. And the thing is that when I'm looking at what Chelsea have to do as well, because we have a coach as well, and right now we're very inconsistent. And I feel like Man U, I feel like Tottenham right now they're ahead of us because of
I know it's far ahead, but in the nightmarish event that if Chelsea lose to Arsenal, how bad could that be for Chelsea season if Chelsea lose to Arsenal, specifically at home?
Honestly, I don't think it would. Well, yeah, it would be bad because of
but not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's until I see where we are at January. I'm not gonna panic over a loss at Arsenal and people writing us out as well. Arsenal win against Chelsea. I think people are getting a bit too overexcited as well. Let's chill.
When's the last time you beat Arsenal?
We beat Arsenal last. We beat Arsenal last year when Lukaku's first game. We beat Arsenal.
You actually counted that. Oh,
what do you mean?
Mari and
them excuses, man. But anyway, but Arsenal are playing very well. They're playing.
So are we discounting Liverpool from this whole mix?
Yes.
No,
they're horrible, man.
Liverpool still have that. They have shown capabilities to go on winning runs. But right now,
they're losing to Leeds and Nottingham Forest, bro.
Yeah,
this
obviously,
is right. Flex.
Yeah, but they still have players there that experience. Like even the season when they had all these injuries,
they still finish fourth and they still have players there that are capable.
Rob is a very strange man. Rob is a very,
Yeah,
very
man.
strange
You
man.
guys gave that man a career. Chelsea.
Oh my gosh. Talking about, did you see Reece Nelson has more goals and assists than Sancho in like his first?
Yes. What's happening
Let's
with
speak about
Sancho?
that. What's happening over there? Why is
What's
he not
happening with
playing?
Sancho?
I don't know, man.
Okay, all right.
Juju or something.
Elijah, talk
He
to
has
me,
more
man.
goals in the Prem than Gonaldo.
Let's say down small mutual mic, man.
Elijah, talk to me. Elijah, talk to me, man.
Second place.
But honestly, I'll get to my Reds later. I've already had
Wait,
tough
hold
48
on. Wait, Liverpool fan or United fan?
I'm a Liverpool fan since 2000.
Oh, Elijah, no, you don't. No, you don't. Let's talk about Liverpool now, Elijah. I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
The title is gone.
Oh yeah.
Realistically speaking, because see, I've got to scroll down a bit. I have to scroll down just a little bit before we can find.
Did I say Brighton? Did I say
Wait,
Fulham?
no back-to-back quads, HH.
So at the moment, you and Crystal Palace are level on points. You have literally the same record as Palace. How tough is top four going to be right now?
It's gonna be hard. Honestly, bro. I did not see this coming. Well, okay, I wouldn't say I did not see this coming. I'd say it was not in my mind that the team would struggle. I know because we did not supply our needs during the summer. And I know everybody in the chat's gonna be, oh, there he goes again, blaming the summer, yada yada yada. I understand that, but God damn, we are down bad right now. It's good. It's got to get fixed, and it needs to get fixed quickly. It's weird because it's weird watching Liverpool on a Wednesday or on a Tuesday, and then watching Liverpool on a Saturday, because, for example, you look at the game against Ajax and you're like, oh my God, this team is flipping amazing. And you watch the team yesterday and you're like, oh my God, we're going to get relegated. So it's like, I honestly, I'm confused. I'm honestly confused. And it's just hard to like, I can't give you a very honest answer right now, bro. Like, it's really confusing because not only that, I've been like, talking to people in our support group last night, and a couple people who are like in that area, in the editing area. Well, there's Liverpool has like a ton of like international support groups and all
like
that.
therapy.
Yeah, literally. But no, I kid you not, like a legit support group, like supporters group, like, you know.
Oh, supporters. I thought you meant like support group for like.
No, supporters group, not support group. Well, we do need a support group. I'm gonna tell you that. But dog, I'm like, honestly, people are now throwing the FSG out thing, and it's just a mess. I think what needs to be done, and I know Klopp has mentioned this before when the crack started to show, is that the team does need to go back to basics. I think Klopp is overcomplicating things at times. When it comes,
but you say back to basics, but these players they're done. Like, if you go to back to basics, what's happening with Milner?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So there's rumors that Milner may be retiring because FSG. Well, I mean, and that, like, the sporting directors and FSG are like, well, we can't keep giving him 1 year renewals. So at this rate, you know, everybody's expecting him to retire because he's about 37, 38.
Wait, is he gonna have like a testimonial during the course of the season?
That I don't know, because there was also rumors that he was supposed to go to Leeds. People from Leeds wanted him to go back and end his career there because that's where he played. I think he played for Leeds, Villa, Newcastle, and City. Then he went to Liverpool. But it's like, I honestly don't know, man. It's like you just don't know what team you're gonna get. And when we play Tottenham, and just agreeing with what Rob said, we just don't know what we're gonna get. Are we gonna get a Tottenham that's on form and that is gonna show up? Or are we gonna get the Tottenham from the first 15 minutes against against Bournemouth? Or are you gonna also get a Liverpool that showed up against Ajax? Or you're gonna get a Liverpool that played I don't know what they were doing the first 5 minutes against Leeds.
But
Because I don't know what.
like Ajax suck.
Oh no,
If
no, I'm
you
just
to
no, I'm
review
just
Eredivisie trophies.
no, I'm saying in terms of who are you gonna get? Like in terms of eye test, what are you going to see? Like, is this like okay, this team's dangerous this game, but then when you see the next game, they're absolutely out of it.
So
It makes it complicated.
Do you still believe Liverpool will get top 4 this season?
Me personally, if like, I think we can still get top 4. Yes.
Okay,
But
who's your top 4?
My top 4 right now. My top 4 is champions. I don't decide the title until the 25th game of the season.
Okay.
So
okay, so in any order, give me your
in any order.
Yeah.
Okay, any order. I'm not gonna say who, what, when, where, but City, Arsenal, and then I'll take Liverpool 4th. And then, guys, honestly, I think we're going to be entering the Big 7 era. So I do have Newcastle in there. It'll be the first time. 3rd, I take Newcastle in 3rd, and then I'll have Liverpool 4th. But it's going to come down to the last 2 weeks of the season. But
so
City, I think at this rate,
so you're saying Newcastle gets top 4 ahead of
Newcastle
Chelsea?
3rd. Yes.
What the?
I know.
You know how crazy
I
that
know.
You know how crazy that
Exactly.
The highest I can give Newcastle is 4th. Newcastle 3rd is crazy. Newcastle 3rd is crazy.
No, I'm just saying like Newcastle will get a top 4, and then now I know I'm gonna get dropped.
The streets are saying that you're sleeping on United. The streets are saying you're sleeping on United, man.
Well, I mean it's the same.
Sleeping on the league. Forget United, the whole league, bro.
No, Tottenham. I think Newcastle will get top 7, yeah, but I don't see them. I see them breaking the top 7.
I do agree. I do agree with Elijah though.
No, but I think
top 4. No, it's the same thing. Yasir made a good point, but Yasir didn't make a good point. If Newcastle continues the form that they are on, and we get to that World Cup break, remember most of the guys that are on that Newcastle team, I think half the team will play for their, not half, but most of the team will not go to the World Cup. Yeah, Almiron plays for Paraguay. Almiron plays for Paraguay. He's also an MLS He's also an MLS product, if you guys didn't know that. And then I was gonna say, then the January transfer window comes in, and now for certain players, they're gonna be enticed by the idea of the money and all that. Yeah, they're gonna look at how Newcastle's doing, and then that's just gonna jumpstart these guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get to week 30, 35, where these dudes are literally just lingering 3rd, 4th, 5th, 3rd, 4th, and
they don't have Europe.
They don't have Europe. They don't have Europe. They haven't had.
My thing is this.
They haven't had Europe since 2013.
No, hold up. My thing is this. What will determine Newcastle's eligibility for top 4 is going to come in that January window. If they buy well, let's talk. If not interesting signings, I do say 5th max.
No, but
I think there's a couple teams.
People are undermining Pep's pull for City, right? You can have the money.
That's also another thing.
Yeah, people don't understand that the City before Pep and the City during Pep is not the same thing, right? Yes, you can do all of this, but at the end of the day, just like when Pep leaves, this domination will go, man. We won't even sign. It won't be easy to sign the kind of caliber players we sign. That's the reality, right? So,
but my question is done smoke though.
Yes.
My biggest. I asked myself the same question when it comes to, and honestly, I don't believe that there was a rivalry between City and Liverpool. Like it really wasn't a thing, in my honest opinion. Because when you win 5 titles to 1, and already that one title we won was already over by December. I mean, come on, let's be really honest. That's not really much of a rivalry. You know,
I
consider rivalry.
You tried very hard.
We were all right. We were close. I'm the more logical Liverpool fan. Maybe myself, Samuel, and some other people are more logical than a lot of Liverpool fans that are just like, they're just bonkers about it. But honestly, my biggest question is who would City replace if Pep were to walk out the door today?
It would have been
And
Ten
I also,
Hag, but with Ten Hag,
and
with Ten Hag
I asked the
gone,
same,
Enrique,
I asked the
Luis
same
Enrique.
thing. But the same thing, I asked the same thing for Liverpool as well. If Klopp,
yeah.
who is 57, 58, his contract runs out in 2026, I believe. And I know HH, you did a
With
video
Klopp is
about it
better
when
than
he
Pep.
extended.
Mm.
But if he were to walk out the door today, I don't know what Pep Linders' managerial record is like because he was in the Dutch
Oh,
league
there's no
and he
chance
got
we give it to
With
him, bro.
fired.
Klopp,
Relax. Come on,
with
bro.
Klopp,
No.
it's Gerrard. Gerrard replaces Klopp. Like
Smoke,
I
stop
think
it.
No,
No,
smoke.
Stop it. Stop
I
it. Stop it.
personally, I'd rather that job. I'd rather that job go to Jabi Alonso than Steven Gerrard.
Jabi
Well,
Alonso's
just,
doing all right. He's
you
doing all
just
right for us. Is it Leverkusen?
yeah, just came in
Yeah,
the job like two
Yeah,
weeks
he
ago.
just gave me
Like,
ball. No, he's doing all right. I mean,
what I
but
thought
still,
is there was
I wouldn't give it to Gerrard though, because
no,
if you
there's no
give it to
way.
Gerrard, then, no, but if you give
You know,
it to Gerrard, then you're turning the club into a family type thing where it stays with the boys, like and then it turns in it just
you never walk
it
alone.
doesn't
You never
wait,
walk
yeah.
alone.
wait, hold on. Okay, quickly before I jump in. So, Matt, real quick before I take these dubs, Matt, is your team Chelsea Football Club? Are they going to get top for this season? Yes or no?
Dude, it's not a yes or no answer. It's so hard.
Yes,
I would
yes,
say
yes,
yes.
yes or no.
No, but there's context to it. I would say yes, but there's a lot of factors coming down to it. Newcastle are a major factor to it. Why? Because they're playing one game a week. We're playing 2 games a week with a horrible squad. So I think because we're Chelsea, because it's the name, I think we can still fight for the top 4 spot.
Happy.
But there's a lot of factors to it. Manchester United are somehow coming up. Look where we are. Put the thing back up. We're 6th right now. We're 6th. It seems unrealistic. But I'm always going to say I think we finished top 4 because I'm going to keep consistent with my sayings at the start of the season. But this team, HH, it's horrendous.
So,
it is a horrendous
okay, here's
team.
my thing. I know it's the week to get everything. Are you confident for Sunday?
Sunday against Arsenal. You know what? Honestly, I was more scared of Brighton than Arsenal because we know as Chelsea fans, because when it comes to these big teams, we somehow turn up against big teams. That's how we won the UCL, last year,
Under Potter?
Tuesday. Well, again, it's the same squad. That's the thing for me. It's the same squad. For me, Potter hasn't changed with Tuchel. It's the same shit.
So you're expecting Chelsea to beat Arsenal on Sunday? Is that what you're saying?
I'm expecting, yes. I wasn't shocked that we lost to Brighton. Honestly, I wasn't shocked. I'll actually be more shocked if we lose to Arsenal because I know we're a team where we can beat these big teams. As I said, last season,
if Arsenal doesn't bother you. If Arsenal doesn't completely give you a footballing lesson, I'll be shocked.
I don't think they will. I think
be too.
if anything, they will 1-0 because last season, I think we could have won the UCL last season if Edouard Mendy knew how to kick a ball. We were really close. It was just little mistakes. We could have won the UCL once again. Right, so when it comes to big teams, we know how to win against big teams. It's these small teams that we don't know how to win, and it's the same thing with Potter. People say it's now Potter, Tuchel and Potter, guys. It's the same shit. We're still playing the same formation. It's just faster.
Isn't this the guy who raised Jorginho?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I back my players and I rate a top 3 Ballon d'Or.
Question.
Matthew, you have to stop saying that.
No.
Please,
J5.
Matthew,
Sorry,
you have
isn't
to,
it?
please, Matthew,
right?
you have to stop keeping for that fraud, please. Kenny and Professor, can you please tell your boy to stop keeping for that fraud known as fraud?
Well, no, hang on. I'll say, he is declining because, and him and Kante, I said, have to go next summer. Like, it's
declining.
Not
when was he ever good? Don't say
when was he ever good? Did we not
No,
play
come
UCL
on.
last
No,
season
it is. No,
because
come
of him?
on. Let's not.
Did you forget?
Yeah, these periods.
Did you
The
forget?
good periods.
I forgot.
But about finishing top 4 as well. I think January as well. We need January. We need to buy a couple players. I'm sorry. We need the midfield. We need the midfielder ASAP.
And that's not Declan Rice.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get the Dubinsky. Let me get the Dubinskis, man. Shout out to your boy QC. Thank you for the dub, QC8, man. HH, it's the GOAT's birthday. Shout out to Maradona. Where is Armando Jersey? I know, look, we will cherish him. Shout out to your boy Maradona, man. The GOATs, Maradona, man. Shout out to Maradona, man. Jay Jokin. Last time Chelsea beat Arsenal at the Bridge, Mendy was free. Oh, wow. But things change, man. Things change. Beato Klumps, thank you for the door, Beato Klumps. Messi left to Barca. His ex-teammates play at Europa. CR7 left to Madrid. 2 of his ex-teammates won the Ballon d'Or, and Madrid won another
That's the
UCL.
effect of CR7.
Yes, yeah.
Bro.
What do you? So yes, what's the response to this?
That's the effect of CR7. He elevates other people's game to the highest degree. Bro, look at that bump.
Wait, hold on. How do you elevate guys? After, so he sometimes just put them some magic potion and then he left.
Everything he taught them since the day, every training, everything. So when he leave, they flourish. Look at Neymar and look at Luis Suarez. He's retired.
Perfect. Thank you.
Shout out Luis Suarez, by the way.
AR Madrid consultants. We don't have the squad depth and lack the clinical goods up front. This is what you were saying before.
Oh my God.
Saka is injured and Partey will get injured again. Don Ashtray, I'll keep the receipts. Look, Arsenal, for me, Arsenal again, anybody saying Arsenal winning the league, I think you're just being stupid. Top 4, I'll be shocked if Arsenal don't get top 4. I'll be shocked based on just how many points they've already accumulated already and just how good the team and squad is. I'll be shocked if they don't secure top 4.
AJ, can I ask you a question real quick
Go
before
for
I forget? Honest to God, in your heart of heart, looking at your football club, was Tuchel really to blame? Was Tuchel?
Yes. Now, he wasn't the only person to blame. There were other factors at hand, but he needed to be sacked. Now, was Potter was Potter the right guy to come in? I don't want Potter to come in. All because I wanted Tuchel sacked doesn't mean that Potter was the right guy to take over. But 100%, when you lose the dressing room is over. He lost the dressing room, lack of communication, and I think it's a very similar thing that may be happening with Klopp and Liverpool. I think with Klopp and Liverpool, they've reached that point because there comes a point of no return. There's a point of no return, and once that happens, there ain't no coming back. And he reached the point of no return. It is what it is.
With Liverpool,
hold on. Shout out to your boy Talents FC, man. HH, why do you lie? Villa was top game. That's a lie. No, Talents FC. I'm talking about years ago. This is like, I think it was maybe like, this is either late 90s or early 2000s. This was a long ass time ago. This is maybe early 2000s or late 90s. This is a long time ago. Arsenal have 31 points from 36. Respect them. And Don Smoke is a Gloria Hunter fan. Where was he after LFC? Hashtag EPL GOAT. Smoke, you want to respond to this attack on your character?
I didn't get the link. I was on another stream. I asked for a link. Never came.
Daddy Don Robbie looks like DFW Knights. Yeah, still a clown though. All right, thank you, Daddy.
They still have beef.
I have a question for you.
Wait, hold on. Let me read this. So, okay, Cardio Wenger won't start for France at the World Cup. No, who says he's going to start? That it was you loser. Talents FC. Jose had 29 points from 12 games in 04. Arteta has 31. Talents FC, don't you dare put Mourinho and Arteta in the centers. Don't you dare put the GOAT Mourinho and thing in the centers. Don't you dare. Smoke, you have a question. Talk to me.
Do you think Brighton are a brighter team now, the way they're playing, or under Potter?
From what I saw, these guys look like they've elevated their game. They look better, yeah.
So my follow-up question is, do you think you got the right Brighton manager?
What is it?
Do you think you'll sign the right Brighton manager or the wrong one?
Smoke. Just figure out how to win a UCL, then get
that hurt him deep.
Figure out how to win a UCL, then get back to me, man. Okay. Okay, let's be really brief here, man. So guys, I'm scared. I'll tell you why I'm scared. 2 of my Maradona narratives could be destroyed this year.
What?
So one of my Maradona narratives could be destroyed come December 12th if Messi lifts up our World Cup and if he scores our final. And another one could be destroyed if come the end of the season, Napoli are champions of the Serie A. So AC Milan, they lost. They dropped points. Guys, Napoli are, I believe, unless Benfica are doing something, I believe in the top leagues, Napoli are still the only undefeated team in Europe. I believe these guys are the only undefeated team.
They haven't lost, yeah.
Them and Real Madrid.
Them and Real. No. Real.
No, in the league, yeah, they haven't lost. Real Madrid haven't lost.
And
But if we're talking,
have Napoli lost in the Champions League?
no,
They haven't lost at all.
So Napoli are the
yeah.
only undefeated team throughout.
Across all games.
Benfica,
them and Benfica.
Benfica also.
And thank you, and Benfica. Sure. See, I think it was Benfica Napoli.
What about-
So
No, Benfica lost in the league.
PSG as
Benfica
well.
lost in the league.
PSG.
PSG
No one
as
cares
well.
about PSG, bro. Come on.
oh, look, PSG don't count, man.
Yeah, they don't count.
So
PSG, Napoli.
no, okay, we don't know. Who cares? Here's the thing. Am I still crazy in saying that I still think that Napoli are gonna flop, drop the ball, and AC Milan are still gonna win? Or is this a different looking Napoli, and are these guys going to make history?
Anything's possible.
Yes, talk to me, man.
HH, we have Union Berlin on top of the Bundesliga. Anything's possible.
Wait, hold up, no.
Anything's possible, bro. I don't even know what that means.
Yes, I tell you right now. If Union Berlin become Bundesliga champions, I think this is the wrong spot for me, man.
The definition of
if Union Berlin win the Bundesliga, yes. Now, if they win, not only should Nagelsmann be sacked, Nagelsmann should become a coal miner. Should become a full-time coal miner. And then I'll say, you know what, this spot isn't for me, man. But
HH, you know what's so stupid about that? Because today they were supposed to draw today. They were supposed to. Then and then like the 90-something minutes they scored a winning goal,
top of the table,
which is actually insane. Actually, they scored a winning goal in the 90th some minutes. That was insane, bro. It was insane. No.
Wait, hold on, man.
In the
Look, guys, with all due disrespect, I don't even see Union Berlin there. All I see are just ban announcement. I don't even see Union Berlin. With all due disrespect, I don't even view them, guys. I am not going to live in a world where Union Berlin win them. Hell no. Get out of here, man. So, yes, talk to me. Napoli, talk to me, man.
Yeah. Actually, they're good.
Union
and it's crazy because they lost a lot of their good players as well. And is Victor Osimhen still injured, guys?
No, he's still fit. No, he's got a hat trick in the last game.
You know what I've noticed? Holland left, Union Berlin are on top. He's going to City, and Arsenal are winning the league. So could that be a possibility that he has that defense in teams?
I'll get back to you on that, but yes, continue.
No, actually, they look good, man. Like you know what shocks me the most? I think I did not expect them to be top in their group. I did not in the Champions League. I did not expect that at all. HH, like this team. I don't know, man. They look good. HH. I mean,
can they maintain this all the way through? Can they maintain this all the way through?
Yes, I think they can because HH. I think this a lot of the teams in the Serie A this season is very inconsistent. Milan's inconsistent. Inter is inconsistent. I don't care about Atalanta and Lazio. Those guys, they're not there. With all due disrespect, I mean, HH they look the best team. And they look comfortably the best team in Serie A, like comfortably, HH. So I don't see why they couldn't maintain it. And I think that is the most likeliest of the two. So
you're saying Napoli win Serie A?
Yeah, they're the best team. In my opinion, they're the best well-rounded team. Both in midfield, attack, defense, they're a complete team.
Delta, what are you saying? Is this the year for Napoli?
You never know with these. You never really know with Napoli because I remember the time they had like a 30-plus goal scorer in Gonzalo Higuain, and they still couldn't win the
Delta, you're comparing a guy with a beer belly
but let's be honest.
to the Nigerian prince known as Victor Osimhen. Is that what you're doing right now?
I think at the time he had like 36 goals scored, so I think that was.
And he still had a beer belly. But continue.
So with Napoli, it's one of these. HH, I would like to compare them to Tottenham. I would like to make that comparison between Napoli.
No, Delta. Do you know why you can't do that? Napoli have won a trophy more recently than Tottenham.
But that's the Maradona tax. You have one of the best players ever. Obviously, you're gonna have him win the league, but Without him,
No.
They won the Coppa Italia.
Yeah, they won the Coppa Italia like I think some years ago. Tottenham not won any trophy of notes for like
come on,
a long
bro,
time.
Come on, Coppa Italia, nobody cares about that. It's really just the league that everybody cares about. And domestically, I think they're doing good so far. I can see they're undefeated. They have great players. I mean, they beat Liverpool 4-0. They're on top of the Champions League group stage. So you got to give them props. You know, what they're doing is pretty impressive, especially for a team who everybody pretty much counted off as not, title contenders. People talk about Inter Milan, AC Milan. Nobody really talked about before the season started Napoli, reaching the top and pretty much dismantling all the other teams. They're still undefeated so far. And have they played Inter or AC Milan? By the way, I'm not. I know they played Roma, but
yeah, they played AC. They beat AC Milan.
I don't think they played Inter. They played AC Milan.
Right. So they beat a title contender in AC Milan.
Yeah.
So look, man. HH, what I would say.
That's a big game. Now that's a big game. They play Atalanta next away.
Yeah, that's a huge game. Atalanta are second, aren't they?
Yes, they're second.
Yeah, first and second place. That's
and then they play Inter after the World Cup break. But that's a big game. That's a big game.
That's a huge game. HH, what I would suggest is wait until April, man. Wait until April. See where they're at in the league, what their position, how many points they have, and how far off are they from the second league. I mean, from the team in second position. And you can make that assessment if they're going to go ahead and win that league, or have they already won it in late April, or they're in like a two-horse race between Napoli, Inter, Napoli, Atalanta, whoever.
So your money is still on Milan?
I think Inter is going to win it. Yeah.
Inter?
I think Inter.
Wait, have you seen the table?
Yeah.
Inter on 24 points.
I think if they
Inter's
win,
the only team that can win it if Napoli doesn't win it.
So if they win, they'll climb up to second place. Unless Atalanta don't win or draw. So there's still that possibility that Inter can climb up because they do have the players in quality. They do have a quality manager. They did come second ahead of Barca in the Champions League, which predicted. So I could see unless they don't lose Skriniar in January, because that would be a huge loss. That's their best center back.
Delta, it's down to your stupid club. Your joker club.
We gotta
leave Skriniar alone.
We gotta have him. If we have him, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe are gonna say what's up in the Champions League KO.
No, save that thought.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
So Kenny, talk to me. Kenny.
Yeah. No, obviously, I think they're the favorite, and I think they're gonna win it because when people are comparing it to that Higuain, for me that team in Juventus, which was like really, really good, that was like prime Juventus, and they finished like with 9. I think Napoli that year finished like with 80, like high 80s, low 90s points, and they still lost. And right now, I'm not seeing any team like for me. Milan is right now they're having a down year, a lot of injuries. Inter Milan, both Milan, I don't think they're that good. I don't trust Atalanta one bit. And then for me, the rest of the team, they're having down years, and for me, is that Napoli, that firepower they have. Even when Osimhen got injured, you see they had the Raspadori guy was scoring. Even Simeone as well is the Atletico son as well is there scoring. So for me, they have that, and that Georgian guy as well. So for me, they have a lot of depth. So for me, they have a lot of depth up front. So I think that's going to help them win. And obviously, the rest of the teams are not as good. So yeah, I think they will win it, and by quite a mile. So I think they will win it early.
Shout to Daddy Issues. I'm working on my PhD while saving up for HD TV. Okay. Thank you for that, Daddy Usman. Thank you, man. Shout out to you, Daddy Usman. QC8, thank you for the dub, Jesus. 1990, the last title. 32 years. Let's see in March, April. It's a long time. It's a long time since the last did it, man. So, guys, you know what time it is. We are finally in the final damn week, man. And Kenny and Professor, I know we took a setback, but I need to finish top of that damn group. So we're gonna go group by group. We're gonna go group by group and see where things are, guys. So remember, guys, this is the final week. We are now officially in the final week of the UCL. Now, the thing about this is that I think in most groups, it's already determined. So what this is about is who finishes top. So from what I gather, Group A, Napoli are pretty much top. Because even if Liverpool beats Napoli, they need to beat them by what? 5, 6, 7, 8 goals to top the group. So no matter what happens, Napoli top the group. But Elijah, do you see, especially after the events from Leeds, do you see Napoli coming to Anfield and beating the living crap out of you guys? Mr. Elijah.
I wouldn't say beat the living. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, bro.
Hold on. Okay, no. I was gonna say sorry. I was gonna say not beat the living crap out of us. No, but I mean, it's gonna be a good game to see because the Italian teams, for example, like Inter and AC Milan, like they perform well at Anfield, even though they do end up getting an L. But hey, like I'm not gonna discount Napoli when they come to Anfield. I think they're gonna give it a go. But we do need to win, I believe, by at least 4 goals, and then because then I think that's when the head-to-head kicks in because they beat us 4-1, and if we score 4. I think it'll be it's something ridiculous. Yeah, we got to win by 4.
I think you need to win by like
I don't know
4 clear goals. Yeah, I think if you beat, you have to do better than their 4-1 scoreline. So it's pretty much very unlikely. Yeah. And also, let's hope that Rangers don't finish on 0 points because I think Rangers play Ajax in Scotland. So just out of respect, let's just hope that they don't do that. So
they'll become the first British team in European competition to go zeros.
No. It's.
I was going to say they'll be the first British team to go blank.
Look, it's, as I said again, very embarrassing, man. Group B. So shout out to Club Brugge, man. Shout out to Club Brugge. So this is really a shootout between Club Brugge and FC Porto. So Yassier, who do you think finishes top? Club Brugge or Porto? You're on mute. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
Who does Porto have to play?
Porto are playing
Atletico.
Yeah, they're playing. You went past the HH stuff.
Okay, yeah. Porto are playing Atletico.
And Bruges is playing Leverkusen.
They're playing Leverkusen.
It's a tough one. I think Club Brugge beats Leverkusen. Yeah, because all they need is to beat them. Yeah. I think Club Brugge.
But you know what? Because I'm thinking about Chelsea. Because we're gonna get to Pieter's group because I don't want Benfica in the next round. So if Club Brugge can finish second and so forth, I'd rather face Club Brugge than Porto. But so you think Brugge come top?
Yeah. I think because Leverkusen is terrible. I don't know how Atletico Madrid they ended up losing to them, right? Like these guys, Atletico Madrid are losers. Leverkusen,
because Carrasco took the penalty away from Felix, who would have scored that down penalty, but it is what it is.
I mean, I don't think. Shout out to Xavi Alonso. I mean, he's doing some work over there, but it's still a little bit early. So
man.
Yeah. So for me, I don't see them beating. I see Club Brugge beating Leverkusen. So I think they'll finish top. So yeah.
So yeah, again, this is done. So Bayern finished top. Now here's the thing though. So I just want to see if Bayern literally finish with a 100% record. That's what I want to know. And remember, Bayern are playing Inter at the crib, man. So look, look, Smoke. Should we be taking Bayern seriously with regards to the UCL? As winning the UCL
after the Valencia disappointment last season, right?
Villarreal.
And my question would be, without Lewandowski, have they gotten stronger or weaker? What do you think compared to last year?
Hard to say. They look.
Forget Barca, because they always beat Barca, regardless whether.
I think they're a different team. So it's that's a great question. It's hard to say because you're like natural thing is, of course, it got weaker because look at the guy who scores a lot of goals. But we can't be so binary and just say because you lose a huge goal scorer, your team gets weaker. Because I think Bayern, they play totally differently right now because now you're now seeing Mane, Musiala, Sane. They now have greater responsibilities without having to play with a target man striker as Lewandowski. So, but I think that Bayern should be a team to watch out for. Because I just think that these guys do look dangerous, specifically if you give them space. Because when we're going into the knockout stages, you're going to be playing against teams that give them space. You give this Bayern team space. See, Bayern struggle in the Bundesliga against teams with a deep block. But against UCL, where teams will give you space because teams want to attack you, this is a very dangerous counter-attacking team.
Okay, a possible candidate for Bayern could be Liverpool. If Bayern goes up against Liverpool, who walks away?
Bayern should beat the living crap out of them.
They should, but are they going to? Here, that's the question.
I believe they beat.
That's
Liverpool.
the thing.
And what was Mane coming back to Anfield to knock out Liverpool?
Yeah,
that would be
and
interesting.
you forgot about
that'd be heartbreaking.
You forgot about Inter. What if Romelu Lukaku comes back to Stamford Bridge and he says what's up?
And on loan, on loan.
Look, we shall see, man. Okay, now look, Rob, talk to me, man. So, basically, this is the only group that I think is fully alive. So this is the group where all 4 teams can go through. Look at that, guys. Look at 8, 7, 7, 6. All 4 teams can go through. So it is. No, I think is it Wednesday? Yeah, sorry, it's tomorrow, isn't it? It's Tuesday. So Marseille are at home to Tottenham, and Sporting are at home to Eintracht Frankfurt. Rob, talk to me, man. Can you go to Marseille and get a result?
Well, I think it's difficult and unpredictable because Marseille are a pretty decent team. And then also, they only need to draw basically. So if they draw, they're through basically. So that's all they need.
Hold on. So you said if Marseille draw, they're through?
No, if Spurs draw. And Spurs draw, they're through.
Yes. Yeah. No, Rob, thank you. Perfect. Rob, you're screwed. This is the worst possible situation for Conte. Because if you tell Antonio Conte all you need is a draw, this fool is going to go with every man, woman, and child and newborn baby behind. And in the 91st minute, in the 75th minute, he goes down 1-0, starts to attack, then he goes down 2-0. So, Rob, am I wrong in that this is the worst? See, it would be better if Tottenham had to win. The fact that they only have to draw, Rob, we know exactly what Conte is going to do. And I think that is going to be perfect for Marseille. Because Marseille will be like, right, with the crowd behind us, Payet, let's just break these guys down, just get that one goal. Rob, what say you?
I don't know if I agree with that because we haven't seen him do that this season or last season. Even against, I think it was the League Cup semi-final against Chelsea. He even tried to win, even though they already lost really badly the game before in the first leg. So I think that he will try to win this game, but the players haven't been performing very well. They've been very sluggish, very slow, very lethargic, and it's very sloppy in everything, passing, etc., shooting. So I think that they will try to go for the win, but the team hasn't performed very well lately. So I don't know what to expect really. And Marseille are a good team, and they were, before they got the red card in the first game, they were arguably the much better team.
Rob, are you Conte out if Tottenham doesn't make it?
He
doesn't even respond.
Wait, hold on. Let Rob continue. So, Rob, are you Conte out if Tottenham doesn't make it through to the next round?
No, not really. I don't think this is a life-defining, or there's not a defining moment, I would say. I would still stick by him because of his track record across leagues, etc., and what he has won, etc. So I will still stick with him.
Rob, he is trash.
London Derby in Europa League, man.
Wait. Okay. Let's not speak. I will not be speaking fluent UCL now. So this is only for Kenny and Professor right now. So here's the thing. So Chelsea top the group regardless. It doesn't matter what happens. Chelsea top the group. Yes.
Yeah. What's up?
100%.
Yes. So I think all this is right now is so basically it's a showdown between Milan and Salzburg for who comes second, and I think Milan plays Salzburg in San Siro, I believe. So Milan should win that game. They should win that game. So for me, I think this for me is really about Chelsea and who they can face in second. So Kenny, I'm going to come back to you guys. Let me just do with other groups. I want to come back to who would you want to face coming in second. So Group F. Okay, so let's. Leipzig can actually still top the group.
Yeah, but I think Real Madrid are playing at home against Celtic. No.
Against Celtic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, look. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. But if Real somehow drop points and Leipzig say what's up, then things can happen.
No, Shakhtar can still qualify.
Can they?
If they beat Leipzig because they have the better head-to-head.
Oh yes, head-to-head. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Leipzig. I think Leipzig should get it done. That's me. I think Leipzig should get it done. Group G. Okay, yeah. So Group G is done. It's done. So City top it, no matter what. City top the group, no matter what. And Dortmund are second. So that's done. Okay, Mr. Delta.
Yeah, we're in a complicated.
Delta, here's the thing, right? Okay, so you face Juve in Turin.
Yeah.
And Benfica plays Maccabi Haifa in Israel.
Yes.
So here's the thing. There is a scenario where Benfica can top the group.
PSG have to win.
We have to.
Okay, so if PSG win, it goes down to goal difference.
Yeah, we have a much better.
So goal difference, I think, is much better because I don't think Benfica will like. So
we just have to win.
Benfica could adopt.
I don't know because it's in
but here's the thing. Do you see Benfica? No. Do you see? Because Maccabi Haifa aren't trash at home. Away, fair enough. At home, they're not trash. So Benfica have to go there.
No.
Because didn't they beat Juventus 2-0 at home? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Beat them 2-0 at home. And they took the lead against PSG.
Yeah, it's not an easy game for Benfica, but we should top this group, and I believe we will because Juventus. I mean, how many? They only won one game. Bro. One game in 4 losses.
Chelsea would be great at HH. Don't you think so?
I feel like PSG are going to draw against Juve. I don't know why.
Okay, Delta, how do you see that game unfolding then? How do you see that game again unfolding against Thingy against PSG? Against Juve?
I think it'll be 1-3 to be honest, because our attacking power would be too much for Juventus to handle. I mean, they struggled against Benfica's attack, and it's nowhere near compared to Messi's.
We need PSG to finish second, or else.
Why?
Because our knockout stage is not going to look good.
Yeah, if we finish first, HH, and say we got something like Porto or
so
for me, okay, and that's what's in now. I want to come back to Kenny and Professor. So Kenny, Chelsea are confirmed to finish top. Here's the thing, Kenny, and I'll give it to you then the Professor. So we can't face Liverpool because we can't face a team in the group. I would rather face Club Brugge, but Porto is tricky. Because of Porto is tricky. I would, as good as Club Brugge are, I would rather face Club Brugge in that group. Inter Milan, tricky game, but let's ride. Inter Milan, tricky. It's actually, you know what? Inter is tricky. Inter is tricky. See, Group D, seeing as we can't face Tottenham, I wouldn't mind this group. I wouldn't mind second place in this group.
They're all tricky, but I will probably say Frankfurt.
Put it this way: if Chelsea got either Sporting, Frankfurt, or Marseille, I can live with that.
Sporting are very tricky, I would say.
Oh no, Sporting are tricky, but I can live with it. But they are tricky. Group F.
What if you get Real Madrid?
Nah, relax. Real are top of the group. Leipzig, okay. Shakhtar, okay. Group G, Dortmund, I'm cool. I am cool with Dortmund. It ain't gonna be easy, but I'm cool with Dortmund. This is the group that must be avoided. So
you're not cool with Benfica or
that must be avoided at all costs. PSG or Benfica, those are two games that I think
they're good.
Chelsea don't want either. We see PSG, we get it. It is PSG. Chelsea don't want Benfica, but that team.
Do you see why I say we need PSG to be second? Because if PSG becomes second, we get an opportunity to see Bayern Munich PSG, Real Madrid PSG, Chelsea PSG, like Man City
I don't want
PSG.
Chelsea to face PSG now. We build Chelsea build the momentum up to semi. So Kenny, who would you want to judging on the teams who can finish second, who would you want to face?
Obviously, I think Brugge is Brugge and the team from the Tottenham group, they're the best, they're the best team. And then afterwards, there's that in between. You have like the Dortmund, and then you have I think there's Dortmund there, and I think Dortmund, and then Porto won't be that bad as well. I think the two that I would like to avoid is Inter Milan and Benfica. But honestly, if
you had to choose between Inter or Benfica, who would you rather face?
I think I still rather face Benfica than Inter Milan.
I'd rather face Inter.
No, I don't know. Inter Milan.
I would rather face Inter because I feel that Benfica and Lisbon, I think, is going to be a problem. I think facing Benfica in Lisbon will be more problematic than facing Inter in San Siro. I think also, let's be real. Okay, I know it's a different team, but at least Chelsea now know that they can win it in San Siro and so forth. That Lisbon thing looks a bit crazy. And my issue is that, talk about PSG. The fact that PSG couldn't beat Benfica twice, and Benfica gave PSG some serious issues. This is a team that I think could be pretty problematic. So I'm not sure. Inter will be hard. But if I had to choose, I just think Inter might be more manageable than Benfica. I just think Benfica is like, I don't know, man.
At the end of the day, Inter kept a clean sheet against Barcelona at home, though. Like you got to give them credit to that.
Yeah, and I think the San Siro, obviously the Milan one, we know the red card was a bit, he killed the game a bit. So that's why I'm like, Inter Milan, they still have top players then, and they have they have more experience for me, and they have players for me that can hurt us more. And I just don't want, because I just know Lukaku is gonna. You just know it's gonna happen. He's gonna happen.
Wait. So you say that if we face Inter, Lukaku scores the winning goal.
I don't even want to think that.
I dare Lukaku to do that, man. I dare him.
I'm scared, man.
You just know.
Wait, guys. Okay. Let me ask you this, guy. What if Lukaku scores, let's say, the winning goal and Stamford Bridge, do you think he celebrates, or do you think he does the whole like? He does the whole like?
He's a shameless guy. He celebrates. But
he don't need slide.
Yeah, but that's I know football. I've seen this story too many. I've seen the story too many times in football. I don't want to face it. I want to stay as far away as. Inter Milan, man.
What's this guy's name? Adebayor against when he
That's the greatest celebration of all time. That is literally the greatest celebration of all time.
Yeah. So what if Lukaku's he did that
now, Delta? I don't know whether you know the history of Chelsea fans and the era and so forth. Because Arsenal fans is one thing. If Lukaku sprinted towards Chelsea fans and so forth, do you know? Remember when they had parental advisory, explicit lyrics, and so forth, and everything? I think that sign will come on, because I'm not sure what I don't think kids will want to see the events of that. Okay, hold on. Yes, I'm speaking fluent UCL. Professor, who would you want to face in the next round? That's comes
so let me establish some a very major fact here. We are Chelsea Football Club, and as such, we are not afraid of no team.
Wait, relax, man.
This is
you can walk up to this ledge if you can't once.
All right, but I probably would stay away from Men. We fear no team, but I probably stay away from Benfica. Yeah, I believe that I would prefer. I don't want Benfica, and I think I know where HH is going with this. I just believe that Benfica will do more harm than good if we face them. So I would want to stay clear from them as well. For me, I think that I can live with Inter. But I would preferably want Club Brugge. I think they're not as good as. I think that table is deceiving, even though they're first, is because the other teams are trash. They're not as good as-
First, hold up. You see, for me, I want to cover all bases. Club Brugge, Club Brugge, Club Brugge. It is Atletico Madrid.
Exactly.
It is FC Porto. So we can't just completely disregard them if they've managed to accumulate all these points with a group that has a team who got to the UCL final twice.
Exactly.
And a team who have won the UCL in the FC Porto.
Exactly. And I've actually watched their matches, and yeah, it's a case where the other teams are just extremely bad. That's how they end up winning. So I would take Club Brugge with both arms open wide. Yeah, and that should be an easy dub. And anyhow, you call him this, but I will still call him Potter. Yeah, I don't know about Potter, but anyhow, Mr. Potter, or whatever his name is, loses to them. He needs to be sacked, HS. 100%.
Yes. I agree. Professor, we're on the same track. Eminence, talk to me. Who do you want to avoid in the next round? Who do you want to face in the next round as a Chelsea fan?
You know what? Avoid Benfica, man. Rafa Silva is a baller, man.
Yes.
I don't want to face them. So for me, avoid Inter Milan as well, because
Wait,
hold up. I respect Inter. Avoid?
No, avoid because of Lukaku. I don't want Lukaku scoring against Chelsea. That's it.
No. Eminence, hold up. Here's the thing. That's not a good enough thing. Now, you can say avoid because you think that they couldn't knock us out. But you can't just say avoid because you're afraid of Lukaku scoring.
No, because imagine bro. That would be crazy. Lukaku scoring against Chelsea, like, bro. Man. I don't want to see that. So
But do you know what the weird thing is? I do see, because I think the draw is on the Monday. I think it's on the Monday following. I think I'm seeing a Chelsea Inter. I think in Chelsea Inter. Just for the storyline. I just think because life is sick that way. I do think that's just for the storyline. They're going to just throw in a Chelsea Inter.
So remember when Lewandowski had Bayern kicked him out? So you had Lukaku now, and Lukaku will kick Chelsea out.
Remember the 8-2? Coutinho scored twice against Barca. Remember that, and he was on loan from Barca. Like
that is right.
So avoid it.
Okay, let me ask a question to Chelsea.
And we got paid for it.
Whoa.
Let me ask you: would you rather lose to Inter and Lukaku score a brace, or would you rather lose to RB Leipzig, which is a possibility they could get? And my boy, Timo Werner scores a three-piece at the bridge.
I don't know about you. I can live with Lukaku. I don't know about you. Let me answer that. I can live with Lukaku. There is no chance in hell I am going to come on here and do a post-match if Timo Werner knocks out Chelsea, because that narrative would be disgusting.
No. Lukaku would.
Bro, I can live with Lukaku.
Nah, man.
Lukaku would be worse.
Lukaku would be worse for sure, man.
Yeah, Lukaku would be worse because of the price. Because of the price, bro. Because of the price tag, man.
We've forgiven Avena and so forth, and he's the reason that comes out.
But are you forgetting?
And also, he also said a three-piece. If he said a three-piece.
But you see, Werner has bought Champions League. Lukaku spent 100 million on Lukaku. Not even one season. My man went over there for and his ex-club as well. Well, no, but not now.
And he's also on loan.
He's on loan.
He's on loan.
Yeah, Werner's not. Yeah,
we sold Werner. I don't care.
He's gonna pull a Coutinho.
Wait. Let me say this to begin. So, QC8. I said Bayern and City full 18, but could be Bayern and Napoli. So you say Bayern and Napoli to make the final, or what?
Come on.
Everyone dead Conte not to make it. He better not.
You know how this is gonna. You know what's gonna happen.
Bro, man, I tell you right now.
You know what's gonna happen.
I think Tottenham are gonna just somehow find a way to flop it. I somehow find a way.
You know what's gonna happen.
Smoke,
we all know.
talk to me, Smoke. Are you?
No, what if Tottenham drops to Europa though?
Whoa. Wait, hold on. Let's go Smoke. So Smoke. Is there any team you want to avoid in the next round?
Not really. I don't think.
Oh, because you're so cool, man.
No,
Because you're the
no, no.
favorites, man. Okay.
I'm saying because most of the heavy hitters are gonna finish first, right? So I
So
think
okay. So you don't fear Inter or Benfica?
no.
Why should he?
No,
I'm just saying.
I don't think
I'm just saying we could
HH,
have an earlier than expected lap stream. I'm just all I'm saying.
HH, I'm saying our demons are not at this stage. Pep doesn't overthink these early knockout. It's when we get to the
But
semis.
it would be
That's
hilarious
when
if it would be hilarious if they got us at under 16. That would be funny. But like for me, City, I'm making at least the final.
No, I won't lie to you, it would be funny, but I think the hardest team here, I think, is Benfica. If Inter Milan,
It's I told you
Serie A, I don't think
it's Benfica. It's
No,
Benfica.
but the thing is that
normally HH, we do well against Portuguese teams. If you see our history against Portuguese team, hence it's only Tottenham that embarrassed that whole record that they couldn't beat a Portuguese
Yeah,
team.
I mean, look, let's be real. There is no team that's so obviously remember you can't face another team in the same league in the next round. So look, there is no team that City can't beat.
Do you think Napoli? Do you think Napoli could be dark horses for Champions League?
For sure,
like this season.
You see, thank you for bringing that up, because I think we're going to talk more about this on Wednesday when we really have everybody completed. But Barca didn't make it, Atleti didn't make it, Juve didn't make it. You know, whenever you have the four, there's always that one team who are like, oh, like last year it was Villarreal. A few years before it was Leipzig. There's always that one team in the final four that is like not a normal legacy team. So if we assume that, I think Real Madrid will be in the final four. I think City will be in the final four. I can't 100% say Bayern will be in the final four. I can't 100% say that Chelsea will be in the final four. I can't 100% say it. There is a very, very good chance that Napoli can be in the final four. Because once you just take away the Barca legacy team, the Atleti legacy team, and so forth, the only two teams I know for sure are in the final four are Real Madrid and City, as in for sure.
And
Delta, I'm sorry, I can't say for sure PSG in that final four, bro.
Even Real Madrid, I'm not.
No. Real for sure.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
Real for sure are in the final four for sure.
We were better than them over two legs, man. Seriously.
I don't know about Real Madrid.
Messi and Mbappe and Neymar had this connection they have this season. If we got them again this season. No, Yasser, I know what you're trying to do, Yasser.
This is football heritage, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Listen. Let me just say this. If I believe, I believe, and Don Smoke can maybe agree with me on this. I believe the final this season will be between Manchester City and PSG.
There's no way, man.
Delta, I can't say that because we don't know how the groups, things are going to be drawn.
No,
after the draw, I think when we see the draw, we see who's on which side.
There we go. Because let's not see who's on. Because if the draw is made and you have to face them in the semis, so basically that makes no sense. Oh, they'll face the final. We have to see how the tree looks.
Yeah, but I think the UEFA, they have some trickery here and there. I don't think they'll put us.
This is true.
Yeah, they won't put us in the same bracket. So I think we'll be on the opposite brackets. And I don't know about you guys, but I believe there's a genuine belief that between City and City and PSG, and whoever wins that final.
I think people are sleeping on Liverpool as well, because I know they've been breaking it up in the league, but the champion
Liverpool are asleep.
In the champion.
Oh no!
You never know. You never know.
No. Hold on, Smoke. Let's be fair here, Smoke. Let's be fair here. I have seen this many times before. Horrible in the league, better in the UCL. 1000%. I am not going to disregard Liverpool in the UCL. I am not going to disregard them, because I think what normally happens is if, let's say, you're really bad in one competition for some strange reason, you just seem to be alive and different in another competition.
Let me ask you a question. If Liverpool get Madrid in a round of 16, what happens?
They're out.
Oh. Exactly.
The
issue is Liverpool.
No. But Smoke, you said round of 16. Liverpool can get Club Brugge. Liverpool could get Sporting Lisbon.
Where's Lisbon? Lisbon's gonna finish second, most likely.
No. Well, if Marseille beats Tottenham and if Sporting Lisbon beat Frankfurt. Sporting finished top.
No, but
And
HA,
I
from
know
what I'm
Sporting
saying,
are playing Frankfurt at the crib. So
Yep.
HA, from what I'm saying, Tottenham will probably win that group, and then Liverpool's would they best hope will be getting Club Brugge. Else it will be PSG or Madrid.
look, Liverpool is
Bayern.
you know what, Smoke is very right, because the problem is the next round. Because Liverpool finished second, they have to hope that they get group, because if they don't get to group B or group D, I think they have to hope they either get a group, because if they get group B or group D, it's going to look tricky. But then again, like you can't get Chelsea, because Real Madrid will beat them.
We can't get Chelsea City. We cannot.
I know. So basically,
you can't get
Real.
Chelsea.
Basically, Madrid would beat them. PSG or Benfica, I think, beat them.
Why are you so sure about Madrid?
Yeah, why are you so sure that Liverpool will lose to Real Madrid? And I won't be surprised if Liverpool beat Real Madrid.
Didn't we beat them in the round of 16 before?
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, what is
I don't
this?
know why you
What
might.
is this? What is hate on Real Madrid?
Wait, what?
No, but you guys,
You wouldn't be
14,
surprised that
14.
Liverpool beats Real Madrid.
Kenny, 14.
Yeah.
They won the UCL.
Yo, that's what
season.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, but you guys,
Wait, Streets. Am I in the Twilight Zone or something?
No. I'm saying, why are you so sure that Madrid will beat Liverpool? I'm asking.
Let me respond to Eminence. Why I'm sure is Real Madrid are far better than they were in that final. Liverpool have become a lot worse than they were in that final. And because this is their competition, of course Liverpool can win. But anybody putting money on Liverpool to beat Real Madrid, just the way the two teams are right now, makes no sense.
The thing is,
not putting money, but
wait, hold on, smoke.
Most people are looking at Liverpool with LD or Mane in it. This is a different Liverpool whereby the clutch guy is not there anymore.
Exactly.
As I'm saying, this is not the Liverpool of whereby anything is possible, they'll turn things around. No, this is the Liverpool whereby if they start the game bad,
whoa, leave Darwin alone.
Wait. And also as well, let's also be real as well, man. Let me even come to this whole thing. You're judging Liverpool in the UCL via scrubs like Ajax and Rangers. Because here's the thing right now. Let's see what happens when they face Napoli at Anfield. Because Ajax and Rangers are garbage. As we see from this freaking group situation. Ajax and Rangers are garbage. So let's see what Liverpool... So you're talking to me because Liverpool destroyed Ajax and Rangers, who are two pretty crap teams.
I'm looking at...
and Leeds United finished that.
I'm looking at Liverpool.
Who did Real Madrid beat in the group? I don't get
So you're saying that Shakhtar Donetsk and Leipzig are worse than Ajax and Rangers? Basically, apart from Victoria, Rangers are the second worst team in this UCL this season.
So they scored 1 goal and conceded 19.
Even Ajax,
they never won any goal.
I think you guys are. Anyways, you see tomorrow. I don't think they will lose. I think they will beat Napoli. I don't think they will beat. I think they will beat.
Wait, hold up. They'll beat Napoli?
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will beat. I think they will beat.
The same team. No. Let's see. Can come. See now.
You guys are preying on Liverpool.
Kenny, hold up. Now, it's football. Anything can happen, and we can't predict the future. So we know anything can happen. But using your logic, Napoli are one of the most informed teams in the world right now. Liverpool just got completely pimp-slapped and outplayed by Leeds and lost to Leeds at Anfield. So using footballing knowledge, how can you come out and say that a team who just lost to Leeds, who are near the bottom of the table at Anfield, will beat Napoli, who are one of the best teams in the world? Kenny, how does that make any sense?
So Real Madrid just lost to Leipzig the last round. They just beat Barcelona as well the week before. They won a high. They lost to Leipzig. It happened. You guys are acting as if Liverpool are Anfield. No, but you guys are acting as if Liverpool are Anfield cannot beat Napoli.
But Kenny,
I don't know.
Wait, Kenny, I'm saying, of course they can. I'm saying that if you're a bet, Kenny, if you're a betting man, would you bet on Liverpool to win or Napoli to win? If you're a betting man,
I would bet on Liverpool.
I'd go for a
Nah,
draw.
based on form, you have to
And
go
that makes
Napoli.
no
Based on form,
sense.
you have to go Napoli.
No,
HH,
no,
HH, I would
no,
go for a
no.
draw.
If we base it, no, if no, except I would say a draw. But if you're telling me one, either if I would give Liverpool a great chance to win, then Napoli.
But
Can I
HH,
say
But
something
how?
quickly? Quick,
No, no,
guys. Can I say something?
wait. No,
No,
sorry,
but
yes, no, yes, sorry. Kenny, again, yeah, because if you're placing bets, you have to come from knowledge, unless you just want to just gamble.
oh my god,
They faced Napoli. Napoli already pimp slapped them 4-1 at their crib. Liverpool
that
are
was
coming to this game having lost. So basically, having lost to Leeds already, and you know how good Napoli are.
yeah.
How do you now believe that Liverpool? Why would you not say Liverpool are now going to win? Unless you want to just say, "Hey, let me just I'm just placing bets just for crazy odds." How? I don't understand.
No, because that other Anfield, but it's still Anfield is Champions League and they're playing at home. Like you guys are acting as but you guys are acting as if that Liverpool like just some like it's still Liverpool. They still have players there. Like, they still have better players than Napoli at the end of the day.
Kenny, you're saying it, but what happened against Leeds?
No. Oh my gosh! So just one game now. Obviously they've had an up and down season, yeah.
League
but as I
form
said,
and Champions League form is different, man.
Yeah, it's different, and this is a big game as well at home.
Eminence, this is true, but the way Kenny is talking like a very arrogant EPL merchant.
It's
That's
not
how
arrogant.
he's talking. No, it is because it's like my thing is that do you know how good Napoli are? Do you know how good Osimhen is? Do you know how good Crush? These guys are really good. And when you just look at how bad Liverpool's defense is and how disorganized their defense is, because here's the thing right now. Liverpool could very well beat Napoli. Very, very true. But we can't predict the future. So of course Liverpool can win. Of course they can win. Of course they can. But based on the knowledge we know now, it makes no sense to be like, Liverpool are definitely going to win. If we're using our evidence now, knowing that we can't predict the future. So
didn't Inter win at Anfield last season when they were doing bad? That Lautaro Martinez goal, which is
We
got the red card because we could have joined.
Yeah, that was in the KO. But HH, looking at this group stage, by the way, what matchup would you like to see? Like looking at all the groups from first place to second place, what would you like to see at a match?
You mean in the next round?
Yeah, because I think Don Smoke said Bayern and Liverpool. That would be a great matchup.
Matchups. I would really like to see PSG Inter would be really cool.
No, Chelsea. Forgive me.
Real Benfica would be really good. Dortmund. You know what?
Salah.
I wouldn't mind Liverpool Dortmund would be really good. The caveat was right. No, and Dortmund against
Liverpool. Revenge. Hashtag Salah.
But guys, do you guys know that if Tottenham tops their group, Liverpool are pretty much
you know what?
screwed?
Oh no. Napoli.
PSG,
Dortmund.
Liverpool.
Yes.
But
That's what I want to see. Napoli Dortmund. I think that would be a really good game. Napoli Dortmund would be really good.
Right now, PSG Liverpool. What's the?
I want to see Messi and Van Dijk.
Bro, I want to
see. Wait.
Let's go. No, because if Tony Conte take care of business, and we all know that might not be a possibility, but if they do, Liverpool are pretty much screwed because they can't play Man City and Chelsea and Tottenham. That's three groups where they can't play anyone. Then that means the only possibility they have is Club Brugge, and then you have PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. That's crazy.
Look. I have to bounce the guys. All I'm saying is this, guys. Chelsea, we need to take care of business. I want a 5-0 dub, and I still believe in the boys in blue. That's all I'm going to say. And Smoke, I dare City not to win the UCL with that James Bond villain match known as Erling Haaland. One love.
Bye.